Hello people and welcome back. How's it going? This is Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, or however you in whichever order you say that title, you know me. I don't know these things. This is gonna be part 4, if I'm not mistaken, of this playthrough. And we're in the middle of our second class trial, if I'm not mistaken. Let's get to it. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in a girl's locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? What did he say? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime, the extension cord, Genocide Jack's presence. The fact that he was present? Because it's Jill? Okay, hold on a second. Hey Panda, how's it going? Byakuya, you constructed this scene because you knew the real Genocide Jack was here, right? That's right, so... But what if Genocide Jack wasn't here? Did you ever consider that? I was extremely confident in my assertion, and I was equally confident that in showing you the file, the real Genocide Jack would be exposed. So all of that was part of the plan. I thought maybe there was a hole there somewhere. Good, about to make lunch and play WoW. Shimata! Just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girl's locker room, but does that mean, can I really just accept what he said? Blah, 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 blah. That's it, I think.
戸上君は藤崎さんを女子更衣室で殺したって言ったよね。でも本当にそうなのかな。現場が他の場所って可能性もあるんじゃないか。
What if it took place somewhere else? まったく。
お前にはがっかりだ。
How
何を言い出すかと思えば
disappointing.
期待外れもいいところだな。あいつは間違いなく女子更衣室で死んでいただろう。現場が他の場所でなどあるわけがない。
だけど他の場所で殺された後に運ばれた可能性だってあるんじゃないのかな。現場ごとさ。
Along with the rest of the murder scene. The rest of the murder scene?
そこまで言うから
That was awfully specific.
根拠があるんだろうな。
Oh yeah, I have a pretty good reason.
あるつもりだけど。
Hey Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident until now. Maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
おい、諸君らだけで勝手に話を進めるな。殺害現場が他の場所とはどういう意味だ。
前にさっさとしろ。現場が他の場所だという可能性があるなら、その根拠を言ってみろ。
Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys and the girls' locker room. Yeah, the poster. It's a poster. What? Yeah, this. Yes, Sotrima no
現場が
Rudy.
他の場所だと示す根拠は
Sotrima no RNG.
更衣室にあったポ
How's
ス
it
ター。
going? To prove that she was killed somewhere else.
ポスターが
Some posters.
女子更衣室にあったポスターってさ、巨乳グラビアアイドルのものだったんだけど、それってなんか変じゃない？だって女子更衣室のポスターがグラビアアイドルのものなんてさ。
巨乳じゃなくて巨乳だったりして
それともう一方の男子更衣室に貼られていたのは、女子に大人気のアイドルグループトルネードのポスターだったんだ。これも男子更衣室にはふさわしくないよね。
つまり女子更衣室と男子更衣室のポスター
Doing
が
alright cleaning your
互いに
apartment?
入れ替えられていると。
それだけじゃないよ。2つの更衣室にはもう一つおかしな点があったんだ。そうだよね、大神さん。
もしやプロテインコーヒーのことを言っておるのか。 プロテインコーヒー。
以前女子更衣室でのトレーニング中に床にプロテインコーヒーをこぼしてしまってな。されど事件後に見た時はそのシミがきれいに掃除されていたのだ。
That's the thing. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
これだ。
これだ。
女子更衣室のカーペットにあったシミは掃除されたわけじゃないんだ。男子更衣室のカーペットで見つかったよ。
それは確かに我がこぼしたプロテインコーヒーの痕跡だ。
ではカーペットまでもが入れ替えられていたというのですか？ですが何のためでしょう。
犯行現場を男子更衣室から女子更衣室に移すため。そうは考えられないんだな。つまり犯人は現場を入れ替えるために死体と一緒に血痕の付着したポスターとカーペットを移動させたんだ。そうすることで現場を部屋ごと入れ替えたんだ。
Or maybe the assumption that the murderer
確
did
かに
it.
そう考えることはできますが、
Maybe it was
その行為に
genocide, but no,
どんな
because
意
of
味
the
があるのです
extension cord. So yeah, it would have had to be Byakuya, I guess.
わざわざ現場を入れ替えるなんてどうしてそんなことをする必要があるのでしょう。いえ、それ以前に本当の殺人現場が男子更衣室なのだとしたら、被害者である藤崎さんはどのようにして男子更
Chihiro
衣
is
室に
actually
入
a
ったのです
dude.
か？
I've been saying so all along.
更衣室に入るにはカードリーダーに電子生徒手帳を通さなければなりません。
Or she borrowed one
で
of
す
one
が
of the dead
女性で
people
ある藤崎さんの電子生徒手
to
帳で
gain
は
access anyway because
女
she
子更
didn't
衣
want
室
to
に
be
しか入
found
れない
out.
はずです。つまり
She wanted to train in
彼
secret
女
or
は男子
something.
更衣室には入れなかったはずなのです。
いや、方法ならある。なんなら俺が教えてやってもいいべ。
怪しいですわね。
怪しくない。ビシッと教えてやる。その方法ってやつをな。
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Broken e-handbook.
本当にあるのですか？藤崎さんが男子更衣室に入る方法が。
あ、僕には分かったぞ。彼女は電子生徒手帳を改造したのだ。彼女は超高校級のプログラマー。それくらいはできたはずだぞ。
Yeah, let's wait because this might be further on.
あいつは玄関ホールのあれを使ったんだ。
あれとは。
もちろんクワタッチ。ダメ。それは違うよ。
Right.
いや、藤崎さんが桑田君の生徒手帳を使ったとは考えられないよ。
なんでだべ。
壊れてたんだよ、玄関ホールにあった桑田君の生徒手帳は。
なるほど。じゃあ無理だな。
呆れるほどにあっさりだな。
それ以前に他人の生徒手帳を使うのは法則違反じゃありません？
法則にあったのは他人への貸与禁止だけだ。他人に貸すのは禁止だが借りるのは禁止じゃない。つまり死人の電子生徒手帳をいくら借りようとも法則違反にはならないはずだ。
その通りなのです。
だがそもそも壊れているのでは話にならんな。
となるとやはり改造したのだな。超高校級のプログラマーの腕を使って。
電子生徒手帳の改造は可能だよ。勝手に中を開けると後半ブザーが鳴る仕組みなんで。
桑田の電子生徒手帳でもなく改造したわけでもないとなる。
そ しろ苗木誠殿の推理の方が間違い？
被害者が男子更衣室に入れないならそうなっちゃうよね。
では僕は戸上くんに投票するぞ。
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it. Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do. Hold on a second.
苗木君の推理は
I
いい
agree
線
with
い
you
って
though. I
ると
think
思
you're
う
on
け
the
ど
right track.
久々に口開いたと思ったら何言ってやがんだ。あいつは男子更衣室に入れねえんだぞ。だったら
どうして入れないって決めつけられるの？男子更衣室に入った可能性は残っているはずよ。
ギリギリくん、それはどのような可能性だ？
そうね、それを確かめるためにどうかしら、少し学級裁判を休憩しない？
ちょっと何言ってんのさ。
その方が学級裁判も盛り上がると思うわよ。それはあなたにとっても好都合なはずだけど。
I'm sure.
学級裁判が盛り上がるの？じゃあいいよ。学級裁判の中断
That
を
was
宣
easy.
言しましょう。
本当に？
見せたいものってどこにあんの？つまんないものだったら許さないからね。
ご期待に添えると思うわよ。じゃあ行きましょうか。
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was...
女子更衣室。
ここは散々調べたぞ。今さら何だというのだ。
被害者の死体、もう一度詳しく調べてみて。
You want to check it again?
全身をじっくりと。
Ah! Is this going where I think this is going? Let him do it and find out that he's actually a dude.
ベタベタと触るわけにもいかないから。
俺は気持ち悪いとかそういうあれじゃなくて、これには宗教上の問題
That must be funny.
ならば我がやろう。
でも女の子のさくらちゃんが死体に触るなんて、やっぱここは男子に任せた方が。
いや、藤崎も男に触られるよりは女である我に触られる方がマシだろう。我に任せておけ。
さくらちゃん、あれゆりなの？二人ってそういう関係？
Is that what you two are about?
そんなんじゃないよ、ふざけないで。
では始めるぞ、藤崎よ。すまんが調べさせてもらうぞ。
Please excuse the intrusion. Putting their hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine their body.
全身をじっくりと調べるのよ。そうすれば謎が解けるわ。
全身をとはいうが、こんなことに一体何の意味が。
どうしたの？
バカだ。
そんなバカな。Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
こいつは
This girl is 男。
男だ。
そうですか。男の人でしたが、本当にありがとうございました。
What? Told ya. I knew this was coming.
冗談など言わぬ。
I wouldn't joke about this. では、
本当のあのか。
だが男だ。
男？藤崎さんが？
Chihiro was a
おや
guy.
お前ら知らなかったの？そんなの最初から分かりきってる
So her
ことじゃん。
handbook gave her access to the boys'
藤崎千尋は
thing. Actually, that may be why she refused to train with the others to begin with. It's not so much to hide the fact that she wanted to train and become stronger. It's just that she couldn't get into the girls' training room or whatever. She just couldn't have, because her e-handbook had her assigned to the male gender, so to speak.
なんと女装だったか。己燃えやがる。やっときやがった。
なるほどね。ギリギリさんが見せたい。
Yeah, but Byakuya might take that as an excuse to blame Genocide Jill as a result. And be like, yeah, so you see, she could totally have murdered Chihiro.
うっぷっぷっぷっぷ。確かに面白くなってきたね。
面白い。
テンションを持続させたまま裁判所に戻って、さっさと議論を再開させましょうか。長らくお待たせしました。では学級裁判を再開します。衝撃の事実発覚。藤崎千尋は男だった。では
どんな理由があったかは知らないけど、藤崎千尋は女性ではなく男性だった。それは確かよ。
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy, the thought had never even crossed my mind.
そして被害者が男性だったなら男子更衣室にも問題なく入れたはずよ。
奴の電子生徒手帳が男のものならそうなるな。
もちろん男子の電子生徒手帳を配ってあるよ。
そうなると苗木君の推理通りだとしても何も問題ないわね。被害者は男子更衣室で殺され、その後女子更衣室に運ばれた。女子更衣室に入るときは舞園さんや江ノ島さんの電子生徒手帳を使えば。
では藤崎君が殺された現場は本当に男子更衣室だったのだな。
相変わらず現場を移動させた意図はわからないけど、その可能性は高いでしょうね。
そうか、妙だと思ったんだ。あいつの体の感触、女の体の割にはどうも違和感があった。
What do you mean by that?
興奮するシチュエーションね。
だがこれでつながった。全ての謎がようやく明らかになったな。
明らかになるも何もあんたが犯人って流れだったはずだけど。
Well, yeah, he'd be smug, because now that means that we've proved that Genocide Jill might have killed him after all, and that Genocide Jill might just be lying about never knowing about it to begin with.
違う世界に行ってしまいましたな。
それで苗木君はどう思うの？これでもまだ犯人は戸上君だと思うの？
藤崎さんの死をジェノサイダーショーの犯行に見せかけたのは間違いなく戸上君だったと思う。だけど僕はやっぱり犯人は戸上君じゃないのかも。
何の？そもそも苗木誠殿が言い出しっぺなのに。
だって戸上君の余裕の態度は謎が解けるのを楽しんでるみたいだ。まるで他人事だよ。そんな風に振る舞っていられるのって。
実際に他人事だから。
それに戸上君が残した証拠はなんていうかあからさますぎるんだよ。わざわざ延長コードを使うことで自分が関わった証拠をあえて残したような、そんな風に思えるんだ。
If it is indeed someone else, then I really don't know who it could be.
男子更衣室だと知った時明らかに動揺した様子を見せたよね。藤崎さんが男だと知った時もだよ。本当の犯人ならそんなところで動揺するはずがないのに。
なるほどな。そうか。 明確な根拠がないのが気になるが、まあいいだろう。とりあえず正解にしておいてやるか。
正解？
苗木の言う通りだ。俺は犯人ではない。たまたま最初に女子更衣室で死体を見つけたんで、あんな偽装をしてみたというわけだ。
てめえふざけてんのか？
ふざけてなどいない。これが真相だ。
信じられるか？
信じたくないならそれで結構。みんなで仲良く処刑にでもなるか？
もしそれが本当ならさ、じゃああんたがどうして死体の偽装なんかしたの？
そんな理由などどうでもいい。今は犯人を当てる方が重要なはずだぞ。おい、苗木。俺が犯人ではないなら、本当の
Yeah,
犯
that's
人は
that's the
誰だ
thing.
と
I
いう
have
ん
no
だ。
idea.
それはもう少し話し合ってみないとわからないけど。
まだ続けんの？もういいんでない？どう考えてもトガミッチが犯人だって。
私は付き合うわよ。疑問があるならとことん話し合うべき。もしここで判断を誤れば、私たちはみんな揃って処刑されるんだし。
そうですわね。では私もお付き合いいたしましょう。
もちろん俺も参加するべ。
君には意志というものがないのか？
昆虫じゃねえし、意志くらいあんぞ。
とにかくもう一度話し合ってみよう。犯人を決めるのはその後でも遅くないはずだよ。
確かにそうだな。
命かかっちゃってるしね。
それでは犯人当てゲームの再開といこうか。
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who is the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need the boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Celeste's account. And what was Celeste's account?
何か犯人に繋がる手がかりはないのか。
On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter.
Hmm. 手がかりと言われても誰か犯人を目撃していないのか？
してたら最初から言うべ。
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少しでも新しい情報が必要だしね。
Ah!
無理無理。やっぱ無理だ
I
って。
believe it was right there.
どうせ被害者を目撃したのだって犯人だけだぜ。そいつも名乗り出ねえだろうし、もうおしまいだべ。
Game over, man! Game over!
おしまいだって嫌だ。
No, as a matter of fact, there is an eyewitness account regarding Chihiro. She has more information about that.
何か犯人に繋がる手がかりはないのか。
誰か犯人を
してたら最初から言うべ。
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少し
No, I know. Okay. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird is going on. You need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Okay, the last one
何か
then.
犯人に繋がる手がかりはないのか。
誰か犯人をしてたら最初から
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少しでも
無理無理。どうせ被害者を目撃したのだって犯人。
それは違う。
被害者を目撃した人なら他にもいたはずだよ。そうだよね、聖司さん。
Me?
そういえばそうでした。私が見ていましたわね。
マジですか？
ああ、この話は苗木くんにしかしていませんでしたか。では皆さん知らなかったのですね。ですから醜く騒いでいらしたのですね。
いいからさっさと話したまえ。
昨日の夜時間になる直前でした。藤崎くんを寄宿舎の倉庫で目撃したのです。藤崎くんはスポーツバッグの中にジ
It's him now.
ャージなどを詰め込んでおられました。おそらくその足でトレーニングに向かったのでしょう。
スポーツバッグのジャージ？現場にそんなものは残されていなかったぞ。
There may be a reason for this.
おそらく犯人が処分したのだろう。証拠隠滅のためにな。
その時なのですが、彼は気になる言葉を口走っていたのです。
Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
藤崎くんは確かに急ぐと言っていましたが、急ぐということは誰かと待ち合わせをしていた。
つまり藤崎千尋殿は誰かと待ち合わせを
Which
し、
means that they would have
その人物とトレーニングに
they
向
would
か
have
っ
had
た
to
と。
know that Chihiro was a
あれ
guy,
や朝
right?
比奈がいくら誘っても一緒にトレーニングしよう
Yeah,
とは
because he
しなかっ
couldn't have gotten into the girls' locker room with you.
それは正体がバレるのが嫌だったからだろ。
逆に言えば待ち合わせをしていた人物はよほど信頼されていたのですね。大事な秘密がバレても構わないと思えるほどに。麗しき友情ね。
要はその待ち合わせ相手が犯人で、それが誰なのかを突き止めればいいんだね。
でもこれだけの手がかりじゃ何と思うわ。
ついているじゃない。もう犯人は分かってるじゃない。
本当か？誰だ？誰が犯人だ？
犯人が処分したスポーツバッグやジャージに注目してみるのよ。
Yeah.
その特徴から考えれば彼が誰と会ったかは明白になるはずよ。
それは本当なんですの？すでに処分された証拠から犯人が判明するなんて。
まさか指紋を調べるとか。
道具もないのに素人の僕らには無理だ。
そもそも証拠品はすでに処分されている。指紋を取るにも現物がなければどうしようもあるまい。
それでも推理ならできるはずよ。みんなでよく話し合ってみればわかるわ。
話し合ってみろって言われても。じゃあセレスちゃんに聞くけど、そのバッグやジャージには何か特徴とかなかった？
バッグは倉庫にある普通のバッグでしたわ。倉庫にあるバッグはその一種類だけですし、特徴と言われましても。
我と記憶によればジャージにはある程度の種類があったはずだ。ということは藤崎の持っていたジャージに犯人につながる手がかりがあるのではないか。
だったら彼が持っていたジャージについて話し合ってみましょうか。
Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe.
そもそも藤崎千
First
尋
of all,
は
we know where Chihiro was headed.
トレーニングに行こうと
He's
してい
on
た
his
は
way
ず
to
よ。
go exercise.
そこで彼はどうしてあんなジャージを選んだのかしらね。
Tracksuit.
あんなジャージと
Tracksuit.
どういう意味だ？
分かったぞ。彼が選んだジャージは犯人が持っているものとお揃いだったのだな。つまり犯人は
I don't have access to the to people's profiles. Who would it match?
あいつと同じ青いジャージを持ってるな。俺のは黒いジャージだ。
僕はジャージすら持ってないですぞ。運動って嫌いだもん。
俺は白いジャージを持ってるぞ。
I don't know what color they
持
have.
ってきた。
本当にこんな話で犯人がわかるのですか？
I don't know really.
いや、無理だろ。
苗木君も聞いたわね。今あの人の不用意な発言を。
She's right. What he said just now is really odd. How did he know something like that?
そもそも藤
Who,
崎千尋
Mondo?
は
No, please don't be Mondo. Hold on, I need to use the restroom.
トレーニングに行こうとしていたはず。そこで彼はどうしてあんなジャージを選んだのかしらね。
あんなジャージとは。
分かったぞ。彼が選んだジャージ、犯人が持っているものとお揃いだったら、つまり犯人はあいつと同じ青いジャージを持ってるんだよな。
そもそも藤崎千尋はトレーニングに行こうとして、そこで彼はあんなジャージを選んだのかしら。
あんなジャージとは。
分かったぞ。彼が犯人が持っているものとお揃いだったのだな。つまり犯人はあいつのもの。それは違う。
ちょっと待って大和田君、今の言葉はおかしいよ。
おかしいって何がだ？
だってさっきセレスさんが証言した時はジャージの色については何も言ってなかったんだ。それなのにどうして大和田君は藤崎さんが着ていたジャージが青だって知ってるの？
何言ってんだよおめえ。
おいセレス、藤崎のジャージの色とは何色だったんだ？
確かに青でしたわね。
その話、学級裁判前に誰かにした？
私がこの話をしたのは苗木くんだけですわ。
では大和田はいつ知ったのだ？藤崎千尋のジャージが青いということを。
そりゃ
捜査の時にそのジャージを見つけて。
いいえ、それはないわ。私たちが捜査を始めた時、バッグとジャージはすでに処分された後だったはずよ。じゃあそいつがジャージの色を知ってるのは死ぬ前のチータンが持ってるの見ていたから、それしかねえじゃん。
チータンって藤崎ちゃんのこと？
でどうなのよ、あんたはジャージを見たの？見なかったの？
たまたまだ。昨日の夜たまたま見たね。あいつがジャージを持って歩いてると思うよ。
それもありえないよ。だってセレスさんの証言によると、藤崎さんはセレスさんに指摘された後、ジャージをバッグの中にしまったらしいんだ。だからたまたま見ただけじゃバッグの中のジャージの色なんてわからないはずだよ。
墓穴を掘ったのね。
むしろそう仕向けたんだろう。そのためにあんなことを言ったんだな。藤崎千尋のジャージの特徴から考えれば、奴が誰と会ったのかは明白だなんてされごとを。
なるほど、ウラフだったのですね。あなたの真の目的は犯人の出現を引き出すことだったのですね。そのために犯人が分かったなどと言って動揺を誘った。
そうよ。ただし私は最初から大和田君を狙い撃ちにするつもりだ。怪しいのは彼だと分かっていたから。
でもどうして大和田君が怪しいって思ったの？
さあ、どうしてかしら。私が大和田君を怪しいと思ったきっかけは、大和田君、あなたは無意識かもしれないけど、男性と女性で呼称が変わるのよ。女性のことはあの女なんて呼ぶけど、男性のことはあいつと呼んでいたはずよ。そして殺人が起きた後、大和田君は藤崎千尋のことをあいつと呼ぶようになっていたわ。その時に思ったのよ。大和田君は藤崎千尋が男だと知っていたんじゃないかって。
そんな些細なことに気づいていたと？
あんた魔女！恐ろしい女ね。いいえ、恐ろしいのは私なんかじゃない。本当に恐ろしいのは人を、仲間を殺す人間よ。
大和田君、本当に君なの？本当に君が藤崎さんを殺したの？
殺してねえ。大体何なんだよ。さっきから聞いてる揚げ足取ったり言葉尻捉えた程度で俺を犯人扱いするってのか？
そうだ、兄弟がそんなことするはずがない。言いがかりに決まってる。
確かに根拠としては弱いわね。
そんなあっさりと。
ですが困りましたわね。もう手がかりはありませんわよ。
そろそろ出番かとささやいております。僕のゴーストが。
そういえば山田君は言ってたよね。犯人の証拠を見つけたとか。
本当？それってどんな証拠なの？
いやー、冷静に考えてみるとあまり関係ないかもしれません。
急に自信なくすなっつうの。いいから出してみ。
そこまで言うならじゃあこれです。
それは
電子生徒手帳です。落ちてるのを見つけ、そして拾ったのです。
これだ。確か藤崎さんの電子生徒手帳って現場からなくなってたんだよね。
ええ、そうだったわね。
やはりそうでしたか。僕もそう思ってたんですよ。これは藤崎千尋殿のものではないかって。
じゃあそこに犯人の手がかりがあるんだね。
そう思ったのですが、壊れてて起動すらしませんでした。
おそらく殺人が行われた後、犯人が証拠隠滅を兼ねて壊したのでしょう。
だが妙だな。その電子生徒手帳はそう簡単に壊れないはずだぞ。
ええ、その通りです。完全防水でショック耐性も強いからめったなことでは壊れないはず。
Okay. Yeah, sorry, my mic was off. Don't know when I turned it off actually. Yeah, maybe when I got up to go to the restroom. Ah, well, that's too bad. Well, whatever. Can't go back and change that now. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
ですが、この電子生徒手帳は壊れていますわよ。玄関ホールにあった桑田くんの電子生徒手帳もです。自信満々の割には壊れすぎじゃありません？
うぷぷ、実はそこに謎があったりして。さて、どうして電子生徒手帳は壊れたんでしょうかね。
How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. By hacking it? By hitting its weak point? By exploiting a bug? But are they physically broken? Or maybe Chihiro could have hacked it, I guess. Or is there a bug in it? Maybe they were able to physically hack into it and destroy it that way. I told you it's impossible to modify it. Try to open up its guts and its security buzzer goes off. Yeah, I guess I can cross hacking off the list then. Ah, but hacking doesn't necessarily require opening it up. What are you talking about? Hitting its weak point? Well, yeah, I guess that was mentioned before.
覚えてた。確かにそう口を滑らせたかもしれないけど、でも弱点の詳細は誰にも言ってないんだからね。
だがめったなことでは壊れぬ電子生徒手帳が立て続けに2体も壊れているとなると、
誰かがその弱点に気づいたとしか思えないわね。ねえ、モノクマは知っているのよね。その弱点って何なの？
それを
学級裁判をフェアに進めるためにも必要な情報だと思うけど。
でもそれを教えちゃって真似する人が出てきたら困るからな。
いいじゃん、教えて。絶対に真似しないから。
しょうがないな。お願いされると弱いんだよね。でも本当に真似しないでよ。じゃあ特別に発表いたしましょう。無敵な電子生徒手帳の唯一の弱点とは、長時間高温状態にさらされると熱暴走してぶっ壊れてしまうんです。
やっぱりね。
やっぱり
だってこの電子生徒手帳はサウナに落ちていましたから。
サウナの室温は摂氏100度にもなりますが、どうしてやけどしないのか。それは蒸発した汗の水分を含有する空気層が皮膚の周囲にできて皮膚を守ってくれるからです。ちなみにサウナで高温の空気を
200 degrees
皮膚に直接
Fahrenheit
吹きつけるとやけどしますが、これは皮膚の周囲の空気層が乱れるせいなのです。そのためサウナで動き回ると皮膚に痛みが生じます。ですのでサウナ内は静かにしておくようにしましょうね。
なるほど、また一つ賢くなったぞ。
でもいい豆知識ですけどね。
でもさ、被害者の電子生徒手帳がサウナで発見されたってことは、もしかして犯人は狙って壊したのかな。高温って弱点を狙って。
ではやはり犯人は知っていたのだな。
Well, yeah, he used the sauna, Mondo.
でも
It's even
犯人はどうやって
possible that
知ったの？
his is broken as well,
僕は
no?
誰にも教えてないって言ってたよ。
謎ですな。
偶然知ったんだとしたら、
偶然とはどういう意味だ。
犯人は何かの折に
Yeah, he didn't take his clothes off
電子生徒手帳を
in
壊
in
して
in
し
the
まう。
sauna before when he had the face off against the other dude.
そこで電子生徒手帳の弱点を知ったおかげで、2度目の藤崎千尋の時は狙って壊すことが可能となる。
可能性はあるかもしれんが、では誰がそれをやったんだ。
Someone who would have gone into the sauna without taking off their clothes.
壊してしまった人間など
心当たりがあるかもしれない。
マジですかいな。
一人だけ心当たりがあるよ。電子生徒手帳をサウナに持ち込んだかもしれない人。
Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? It had to be the one who wore all their clothes in the sauna. Well, yeah, it's even spelling it out for you. You don't even have to think about it.
これが僕の答えだ。大和田君、サウナで電子生徒手帳を壊したのって
about that?
君なんじゃないかな。
なんだと。なぜだ、なぜそうなる。
前に大和田君と石丸君はサウナで我慢比べをしたよね。その時大和田君は制服を着たままサウナに入ってたけどさ、あの時の制服には電子生徒手帳が入ったまま
Well,
だった
yeah,
ん
he
じゃない。
wouldn't have thought of that. He doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would think about such
ここで大和田
details.
君は知ったんじゃないのかな。電子生徒手帳がサウナで壊れてしまったこと。
まず行きたまえ。兄弟が人を殺すなんて僕は認めんぞ。明確な根拠を言いたまえ。
Demand to see his thing is a e-handbook. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. What is it? Card reader? Broken e-handbook?
苗木君の推理通りだとすると、大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになるわね。
つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば今の推理が正しいということになりますわね。
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
How does it actually work?
ほら見ろ、やはり苗木君の推理は間違っているんだ。兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ。
It's Chihiro's e-handbook on his statement. I mean Mondo's. Are you sure Mondo's handbook broke during the Persona showdown? If I can just prove that, then that will show that the handbook Mondo has must actually be, yeah, Chihiro's.
苗木君の推理通りだとすると
大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が今の推理が正しいという
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと
Ah!
ほら見ろ、
やはり苗木君兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ。
苗木君の大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手つまり大和田君の生徒手今の推理が正しい
俺のちゃんと動く
Huh? The hell are you talking about? Shut up, little bitch. He called me bitch.
苗木君の推理通りだとすると
大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることつまり大和田君の生徒手帳今の推理が正しい
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ。
ほら見ろ、やはり苗木君間違っているんだ。
No, that's wrong too. Hey, I'm gonna lose at this base.
苗木君の推
推理通りだ大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば今の推理が正しいということになります。
俺の生徒手帳はちゃんと
Ah, okay, there we go.
そもそも大和田君が持ってる電子生徒手帳って本当に大和田君のものなの？
どういう意味だ。
玄関ホールにあった壊れた電子生徒手帳、本当はあの手帳が大和田君のものなんじゃないの？
君はさっきから何を言ってるんだ。
つまり大和田君が交換したんじゃないのかな。壊れた自分の電子生徒手帳と桑田君の電子生徒手帳だってモノクマも言ってたはずだよ。桑田君の手帳が壊れたはずないって。
そうですね、あの程度のお仕置きでは壊れませんよ。
つまり玄関ホールに置かれていたのは実は大和田君の電子生徒手帳でそして今大和田君が持っているものこそが桑田君の電子生徒手帳ということですね。
でも交換って校則に引っかからないの？他人に貸すのは禁止っていう。
僕はこう判断しました。他人への対応禁止という校則ではありますが主任は他人なのかいやもはや人ではないのでグレーゾーンですが OK です。何より面白いので
Yeah,
OK
having
にしま
gray
した
areas just makes things more interesting, yeah.
よって主任と電子生徒手帳を交換してもルール違反にはならないと判断しました。
どうなの大和田君、今の推理が間違ってるなら言ってくれないか。間違ってるなら僕はそれでいいんだけど。
おめえどうしたんだ兄弟、言ってやりたまえ。間違いだと。そうだ、間違いだ。間違いに決まっている。
How is he gonna get punished, by the way, if he's found out and it was really him? Like, being run over by bikes or whatever.
今の推理はどこかが決定的に間違っている。全てお前の出来だからだ
Asphyxiated
よ。
by, exhaust
もう
gases?
一度最初から事件を振り返ってみようか。
I don't know.
今の推理が正しいかどうか全てはそこで判明するはずだよ。
Climax inference. Okay, finish the thought. Okay. Puts the thing in the bag. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Jenny! Okay, what's that? Act 2. The 2 rooms. He closes the door. This one? I don't know. And what about this one? Does it go somewhere? No, wait. Probably this instead. Yeah. This perhaps? He rolled the carpet. Girls. Ah, no. Hold on. No, that's probably it. Here. Yeah. Blood splatter on the poster and on the ground below it. Boom starts rolling the carpet and everything. Yeah, no, the sauna thing must be at the end. No, probably not. No, this is the sauna probably because it's all red around it. No, he lifted the dumbbell that was used as the murder weapon so that he could take it away. He rolled the carpet, took the weapon, took the body, went there. Hold on. Unless this is it? Or did he place it on the ground? There was one with the extension cord, I think. Yep. Alright, alright, alright. Act 5. Is that the one? Nah. I don't know after all. No, this one, yeah, goes here. like this. How about that? I'm not super sure about some of them. I don't know, he looks like he is exercising here rather than just picking it up, so that's kind of misleading. Unless... I guess this is the one where he takes off the poster, so that could also fit. What about this one? Nah, this one is perhaps not necessary. Yeah, that could be when he picks it up so that he can knock him out. That seems about right.
これが事件の全貌だよ。
I'll try.
じゃあまずは事件前から振り返ってみようか。昨日の夜、セレスさんは倉庫にいる藤崎さんを見かけたんだよね。
I need to use the restroom again. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
その時、藤崎さんは手にしたスポーツバッグにあるものを入れていたんだ。そう、青いジャージだよ。セレスさんはそれを見たんだよね。
ジャニー。
そのバッグを持った藤崎さんは夜時間にもかかわらずある場所に向かったんだ。それは更衣室だよ。しかも男子更衣室だったんだ。でも女性だったはずの被害者がどうして男子更衣室に入れたのか。なぜなら彼女、いや彼は男だったからなんだ。だから自分の電子生徒手帳を使って男子更衣室に入ることができたんだ。な 男子更衣室で藤崎さんは誰かと待ち合わせていた。その誰かこそが今回の事件の犯人なんだ。おそらく犯人は藤崎さんが油断している隙に凶器となるダンベルを使い
Am I right so far? Okay.
襲いかかったんだ。
Flip
その
splat.
時男子更衣室のポスターやカーペットに血痕が飛び散ってしま
Oh,
った
that
んだ。
was the carpet actually. The one on the bottom. Okay. You did it, man.
おそら
Too
く
late now.
衝動的な殺人だったんだ。準備してたとしたら計画性がなさすぎるからね。犯人は慌てて偽装工作に取り掛かったんだ。まず血痕のついたカーペット、同時にポスターも回収した。そして犯人は死体を
But
女
how
子
did
更
he
衣室
open
に
the
運ん
door
だ
to the girls' locker room, though?
女子更衣室に入るにはもちろん女子の電子生徒手
Which
帳
one?
が必要だけど、だからといって犯人が女子に限られるわけじゃない。
I still don't know how he got in.
玄関ホールには前園さんや江ノ島さんの
Ah,
手
so he
帳が
got
置い
one
てあ
of
った
these
から
two that had not been established for
それを
sure
使え
up
ば
to this point.
男子でも女子更
Am I
衣室に
right?
入れたはずなんだ。そしてそうやって女子更衣室に入った犯人はさっき回収したカーペットとポスターを使いあることを行ったんだ。
But I don't get why
男子更衣室と女子
Byakuya
更衣室の交換、
had to hang her or whatever.
現場の交換だよ。
What was in it for him?
今回の事件はそれだけじゃ終わらなかった。死体の第一発見者となった戸上君の介入によって事件はさらに複雑化してしまったんだ。現場に入った戸上君は図書室にあった延長コードを使ってあることをしたんだ。
Oops, sorry. My bad.
そうなんだ。戸上君は延長コードを使って藤崎さんの死体を貼り付けにしたんだよ。
I don't get why he had to do that. We would have all been dead if we got the
戸上
wrong
君は被害
culprit.
者の血で現場に血文字を残したんだ。
Why did he do that? That was stupid. He
あ
could
た
have
かも
died
ジェノサイダー
himself.
ショーの犯行だと僕らに錯覚させるためにね。
Why mislead the rest of the group? He is part of the rest of the group.
そしてその頃戸上君は偽装工作を行っている一方で藤崎さんのスポーツバッグなんかを処分した犯人はサウナルームへとやってきたんだ。最後の証拠品である藤崎さんの電子生徒手帳を処分するためにね。そして犯人の思惑通りその電子生徒手帳はサウナルームの熱気によって壊れてしまった。犯人は知っていたんだよ。電子生徒手帳がサウナの熱気で壊れてしまうことをね。なぜなら犯人はその前に自分の電子生徒手帳をサウナで壊していたからなんだ。これが事件の全貌のはずだよ。
Oh man,
そうだよね。
he looks mean.
大和田モンド君。
Well, it seems that I got it right in the end. I wonder if there's only one sequence that's valid, or if you can maybe swap certain things around for others. As long as it all makes sense in the end.
証拠はどうなんだ。証拠はあるのか。証拠がないなら兄弟の犯行とは決めつけられないぞ。
evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Okay. Let's talk a bit about fever time and nega time. During a bullet time battle, if you press the R button, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push A button however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? So we've also prepared something called nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Surprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use nega time. Okay. Can I save at this point before we get to that part? Because, no, you can't anymore. Alright. Well then, good luck and have fun.
証拠を提出しろ。そんなはずない。聞かないぞ。認知できん。濡れ衣だ。証拠を提出しろ。聞かないぞ。投票反対。証拠を提出しろ。そんなはずない。聞かないぞ。認知できん。できるな。証拠を提出しろ。聞かないぞ。空気が乱れる。証拠を提出。
これで証明するよ。今までの僕の考えが当たってるなら、桑田君は壊れた自分の電子生徒手帳を桑田君のものと交換してるはずなんだ。だからここでみんなの手帳を確認し合わない。そうすれば。そ
の必要はねえよ。
We don't gotta do that.
ああ、そうだ。殺したんだよ。
Why? A B B Well, I got an A rank in the end, and 78 medals. That's cool. Or I guess I got 70.
何を言ってるんだ。
もうここまで来たら諦めるしかねえだろ。おい、小野熊、始めてくれよ。投票タイムってやつをよ。
ラジャ
ー。待ってくれ。
嫌です。待ちません。ではお待ちかねの投票タイムを始めます。お前らお手元のスイッチを押してください。さて、投票の結果黒となるのは誰なのか。その答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。さあどうなんだ。
What's it gonna be? Welcome a vote. Not exactly something to be excited about, but they do make it pretty like a super happy moment. Yay, you win. The dude doesn't though. You got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fushisaki was Mondo Owada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treating very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. No. I refuse to believe it. There's no way you would kill someone. Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it? Well, it looks like Mondo has taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. Let's listen to it, I guess. There was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about even though you were a boy, but no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets, which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet... Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later, after I try my best to become as strong that I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. Now's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. Excuse me, just a sec. Right. He wanted to tell that person his secret first and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to, it was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that. So then that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? Yeah, I guess that does kind of make sense. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done? Could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? Because he still had his honor, I guess. The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? The one thing I want to know is why that other dude tried to make it seem like it was Genocide Jack or something. Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know. So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something you didn't want anyone to know. Even if it meant killing someone, it's impossible. How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you that embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know? You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. You didn't have to say it, though. That's super mean. He's about to die anyway. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daiya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daiya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Vroom! Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daiya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy, but when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daiya, huh? Daiya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? And all that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daiya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Well, he didn't really kill him directly then. He might be dead by his fault, but not directly. Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. "My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry." Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daiya never blamed him for what happened. "Hey, kid. The rest is up to you." When he says, "Hey, kid," I almost imagine him with like some Harrison Ford kind of voice, you know, Star Wars fashion. "Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together, because it's a team, you and me put together. It's a promise between men." He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daiya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. COE. I'm COE, yeah. And yet... I love Monokuma. As soon as our killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely, the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on the secret. Well, you just did anyway. Mondo killed his own older brother. He did it to hide his secret, and in doing so, his secret was revealed anyway. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I... Mondo, After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Majidayo. Kuso. Seriously, Jesus.
ごめんなさい
Sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Because I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would.
でも
You're right, but
変わりた
I
いん
want
だ
to change. I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore.
でも
You're so strong, it can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us. So what? You're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was a kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him, and that jealousy broke me. Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
違うよ
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything? What's wrong? Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I just really admire you.
ただ
I admire your strength. That's right. I am strong. Strong. I am strong.
強い強い強い強い強い強い強い
Stronger than you.
やるが
Stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. My neck hurts. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hands and I was just staring at him down on the ground.
俺は殺した
I killed him.
藤崎千尋を
I killed Chihiro.
いつまでたっても自分の弱さを克服できないせいでそのせいでとんでもねえことをしちまった
Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was a secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it! Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Because I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you. Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want, is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished. Hold on. Now then, I've prepared. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it's gonna be, actually. No, wait. I said wait!
すまねえな兄貴
すまねえな兄貴
男同士の約束
兄貴 Big bro
守れなかった
Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh man, what's it gonna be? Monokuma with the same hair. Really? Oh no. Oh no, what's it gonna be? The Cage of Death. That doesn't seem so bad so far. Unless the speed is supposed to kill him. Ah, no, wait. Where did he go? Huh? Huh? That's so ridiculous. I can't even take it seriously or find it horrible or anything. I see you found the killer. Well, yeah, I guess I did. He turned him into butter? Really? My brother. Another murder and another execution. It's so ridiculous, I can't take it seriously. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Not even low-fat butter. Yeah, maybe I'll just let it happen. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again, but he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya, you're completely insane, you know that? A game, one of our friends is dead, do you realize that? Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Ne.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime? Said twice, so you use half the spread. Yeah, isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. That was completely stupid what you did. Because if we got the culprit wrong because of your meddling with the crime scene, you would have died too. So how did that make things more interesting? His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual. So you ignored nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What, you mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning? Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. We almost pit the blame on you because of your meddling. You did all that to liven things up. So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man, if we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Yeah. Yes, I did, actually. Yeah, I played Zero Escape, the Nonari games, all 3 games, a long time ago already, yeah. These were probably the first games in the genre that I played, the Zero Escape games. That made me like this style of game. I'm playing this because I played Zero Escape before. And I had heard that it had some similar vibes to it. And I picked the right points to play them because now they're all available on Switch on one conveniently put together compilation that wasn't too expensive to buy either, so that's perfect. I kinda wish they would re-release the Nonari games again on Switch because they're not on there, but well. Obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. played them free on Xbox. What, they were on Game Pass, perhaps? Yeah, I think they were on Game Pass not that long ago, actually, no? Like within the last year or something? I seem to recall that they were free at some point. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What? So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on, there's something I'd like to ask Monokuma. Oh, I'm up next. You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? 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 Mean. Okay. Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of a noble family, truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship. Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion. Oh, so cool, it's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. Yeah, Monokuma is a ton of fun. In a sick, twisted kind of way. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was a kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Okay. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Yeah, それにしてもだね。いいペースだよ。これすごくいいペースだ。やっぱりさ、膠着状態になる前に最初の殺人に及んだ彼女の功績が大きいよね。一旦加速し始めたら、あとはジェットコースターと一緒、もう止まらない。恐怖と絶望は全てを凌駕するスピードで突き進む。でも残念なのは、せっかく連中の中に送り込んだ君の活躍の場がなくなってしまうことだよね。
Who is he talking to?
本来なら唇を切るのは君の役目だったんだけど。
Yeah, it reuses a lot of the same tracks frequently. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm not quite sure how large the game is. It was a PSP game to begin with, so I don't know. Maybe it was a limitation of how much data they could put on the UMD on PSP originally. I don't know, to be honest, because I guess this was released on PlayStation Vita after that and PS4, I think, before coming to Switch. It's all on a single cartridge, and it's 4 games, so that kind of tells me that they can't be very large.
しょうがないから君はそのまま学園生活を盛り上げてちょうだい。みんなそれを望んでるんだからね。
There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
3サイズ以外の質問なら受けてくれるよ。
Yeah. And it's not completely voiced either. I mean, the amount of voice acting is actually pretty small by the standards of the genre, I would say. I mean, the first Zero Escape game in its original Nintendo DS version didn't have any voice acting at all. But at least when it came out again on Vita and the Steam version as well, that was fully voice acted. Well, for the most part anyway. Junpei didn't have a voice, I guess. 16th high school student, I mean. Ah, there's the 16th.
いやはやいくらこいちまった
Yeah, that's true.
手はしたけど
Maybe the budget just wasn't that high.
超却下だよ鬼却下だよだってさそれは奥の奥の手だもん奥の手をあっさり他人に見せるバカはいないでしょいくら仲間同士といえどもさプププププププ
Mysterious. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. The end. Ten left. To be continued. You received the Crazy Diamond present. Do you want to save the data? Chapter 2 ending. Aoi?
泣いちゃダメって分かってるのに
でも
もうやだもう耐えられない早くここからダメだってここから出たいなんて思っちゃそんな風に思ったら私ま
Ah,
で
please don't be the next one. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Donuts. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut holes, malasadas. Oh, God of Donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. Okay. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. It's not the machine gun, is it? The bathhouse?
でも
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? What the hell? A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. What is that? What is going on in this game? The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always, and I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. That is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry. So it's just the 7 of us then. Looks that way. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Or not. Yeah, he's still in shock. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. Well, yeah, figures. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. And then having to watch Mondo get punished, and nothing he could do about it. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along, and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. Yeah, I would expect no less from the future murderer. You shouldn't be saying things like that. What? To live here forever? Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this: what is it about the outside world that you long for?
よろしいですか
Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case is our current situation not demon angel, pretty pudgy princess? Huh? Meggy, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl, dog boy, Robo Justice, a galactic king, and what I mean is there is no 2D here. The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending due to their will. Okay, well anyway, since Taka is like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all, there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time. Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation. Who, Toko? The searching bit was the part I enjoyed the least. I don't know so far, to be honest. I kind of like the downtime, the free time where you get to choose who you want to talk to sort of develop their backstory, to learn more about them. But searching for coins, having to click on everything just to find the coins, the dating sim portion. You didn't enjoy that? You called for me and so I appeared. Genocide! Nobody called for you! What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I'm gonna destroy that stereotype. I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. Slanderous, sorry. But you are a killer with a split personality. Yeah, if she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. Just ignore her, I guess. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much-needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Is anyone here? Sometimes it seems like places you've already looked through before, which didn't have coins, may suddenly have some. If such is the case, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, see? I already checked the camera before, and now it has a coin. I gotta check these again then, I suppose. See? I think spending coins in the machine, I think this is something I might want to do off stream instead. Because it's kind of boring to watch, I suppose. Trying to complete the collection. Is there anything in that locker now? No, I don't want to. Okay. Another coin. 88. And no one's in there. Another coin. Yeah, and you gotta wait for things to pop into place like that every time. Kinda wish there was a way to speed that up or just skip that animation altogether, because after you've seen it like a couple of times, the originality of it kind of wears off. Now I gotta check all the washing machines one by one. I skipped one. Ah, there. Alright, I gotta check the swimsuit. The camera. No. Okay. Let's see the bathhouse. I've already been there. What about Aoi? Should I try speaking with her? No one here? But no. But no. Trapdoor. Monitor. Okay, let's leave. Hifumi. But he's probably not here though. Aoi, she was somewhere around here, I believe. Yeah. This is Hina's room. I don't have anything I need to talk to her about right now. I should try to find somewhere I haven't visited before. Ah, okay. Yeah, so it really is the thing that they want me to do now. Okay, this one is still closed. The infirmary, perhaps. Okay. Ah, nice. Found one. I'm not expecting to find anything in those classrooms. Do I really have to re-examine everything I've already examined before? That's super annoying if that's the case. After you've checked something once, you shouldn't have to check it again, because there's a random chance that it might just happen to have more coins to it or something. Coins don't really do anything unless you're trying for 100%. I recommend to ignore them. I want to aim for it. If I can't do it, I won't feel too bad about it, but since I may play this again someday, I may want to be as close to 100% as I can make it. Let's see. Just a couple things here. Box. If you want to farm them, just repeat an old case. You get more than 50 coins in a case. Ah, you can replay them. Ah. Oh, in that case, I won't be looking for them through the environment. I didn't know you could farm them by replaying cases. I was not aware of that. Well, okay, let's get out of here then. I'll bill you later, don't worry. Alrighty. Ah, yeah, now this place. I couldn't go there before. Ah, it's open, so I guess now we can get in here too. Okay, let's see. What kind of monitor is this? Who would even make this kind of thing? It has Monokuma Co. written across it. I guess they've covered all the details. A refrigerator. They must use it to keep drugs and stuff cold. Well, in this case, it's my first time checking the place out, so I'll still click on everything. It's a normal trash can. Yeah. There's the camera, I guess. Even now, the mastermind is probably on the other side of that surveillance camera. Just thinking about it puts me on edge, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Well, this place is kind of disappointing. Normal trash can poggers. Where is everyone? Upstairs then. Ah, there's someone. Can I still go through there? No, the door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Ah, someone's here. What are you doing here, Byakuya? Isn't it obvious? I'm reading. I was hoping I wouldn't be bothered in a place like this. Sorry. Anyway, it looks like everything's been returned to normal here. The coffee stains on the carpets are gone and the bikini model poster is back. It's just like with Sayaka. Monokuma must have done it. Yeah, the original poster is back without the blood stain on it. Is there anyone here? Not even Aoi? Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Oh, I didn't realize before, I guess, that there was another floor above this one. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Gotta use the restroom again. Sorry. Alright, I'll make sure to turn the mic back on this time. Not forget. Okay. But I don't know, do I really have to recheck the library and stuff? Or is it okay? I'm only looking for any potential people. Let's check out the classroom at the end. Just make sure that nobody is in it. Nobody's here. Okay then. But yeah, this place is new. Third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? 2 classrooms on that side. Getting tired of this. What's the other message below it? It was visible for a fraction of a second. No, don't leave the area. Hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be much of the same. Yet another metal plate. I guess I shouldn't expect to find an open window anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, the clock, I suppose. The monitor, and that must be everything. Yeah, pretty much. Kinda wish I could see what was written below Monokuma on the blackboard. Let's see. What does it say on this one? Despair Squadron, Monokuma. Well, I found Sakura. Just like everywhere else, the windows in this classroom are all blocked up with pieces of metal. Okay, and then I'll speak to Sakura. The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose, so escape still looks impossible. But I'd better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Oh, I bet you could just tear them off the wall or something. Come on, Sakura. What's this place? Oh, a rec room? So this is a recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines. Well, that other dude will like it if it has 2D. This will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags. And would you be adding to our collection as new issues come out? Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what? Oops, nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Bye-bye. What he just said, I know, right? It bothers me too. Life here would be that much nicer if you could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. No one. How disappointing. Really? Monitor. The camera. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kind of not. Okay, the shogi game on top of it. I know it's Othello. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it, though. I hear that Othello is a trademark, so they can't use it however they want in video games. They even updated a virtual console game that had an Othello-like mini-game in it to remove the reference to the trademark so that they would not get sued. But here they use it like it is, or maybe they just paid for the rights to use the name, I don't know. The pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? Alright, this firm looking leather couch. Looks pretty comfortable. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Magazine rack. They even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? Booze! No? What's that? This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. Ah, there's a locker. Okay. It's a beat-up old locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Okay, let's speak to her. It is rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. There's another room I didn't check, I guess. Ah, but no, it's along the way. Okay. So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. At first glance, this looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off, or multiple somethings. The Monokuma statue. Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Even here, there's a surveillance camera. I should just ignore it, but I can't seem to help myself. There are paintings lining the walls. Is this really art? Just looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. The monitor, no? Can't I look at the monitor? I should be able to normally. Ugh! Come on! I'm pointing at the monitor. It seems like both have something, but it's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art roomish. It's a locker. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there's one on the left. What's this? This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for live drawing classes or whatever. Okay. Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff? Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charambo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpongi makes. Charambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculpture fairy, representing the century's greatest quality. Saburo Rompongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. The Elite Four. But one of your Elite is missing. Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid now, doesn't it? Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today begins my reign as a legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. Okay, there's another door in the back. Hey! There's a picture that fell. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How did they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom. There's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped the page right out of the book of youth. What's going on with that picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. There's a surveillance camera in here too, naturally. The mastermind didn't miss a single detail. This looks like, Molière. That bust. Look it up. The French author. He looked kind of like that. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they used them for making sculptures. And of course, there's a monitor in here too. The mastermind is thorough, if nothing else. There's not much point in worrying about it now. I should try to just forget about it. Coin. A dolly. They must use it to move all these statues around. That's it? Nothing else? Alright then, let's leave. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. What's up with this ridiculously big machine? Abunai! What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh? That's a time machine, pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicists, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. Time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can. This time I stop Mondo for sure! Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute? You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. What? Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier. It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars. Yeah, and radiation would be a pretty big problem on Mars that nobody ever seems to mention. And the soil is toxic because it's radioactive. There's that too. You probably wouldn't want to live there. Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. Yeah, and the dust on Mars too. It's highly electrostatic because it's very dry because there's no water on Mars. So, static electricity is something that would make your instruments go crazy and stuff like that, in addition to deadly radiations and stuff. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier, and more than that, to go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. I've got 100 coins saved up. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. Hey, there's a camera here. Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Okay, now I got it. Oh no, not her. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, by the way. I know what that is, but I don't know if this is what you pronounce it like. It's so tempting. I want to just dunk myself right in it. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Yeah, but I don't wanna. I'm not done looking for this place. Well. I don't wanna. Don't force me. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomachache kinda made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory is kinda fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina is pretty much the same, it looks like. Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk. Anyway, I was worried about you. Sorry. Besides that, you... Huh? Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production? Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first. We should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. It's no use. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library. So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. She just ran off. Is she okay? Should not concern ourselves with her. Don't mind if I do. Hifumi Yamada. There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. If I can't watch all the anime, then I'll make all the anime characters. That reminds me of that thing I found. Yeah, hold on. I know there was something I was supposed to react to in there, but I'll do that after. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows and the holes in the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already. For serious, give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged. It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Celeste. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Never mind, it's about the nurse's office, remember? There's one on the 1st floor, right? I remember, but it's locked. Actually, not anymore. Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dyes, just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff. I see. That's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. Okay. Hifumi. I did have to react to something you said. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around. A digital camera. What does it say? Fuko? What's that? Mochi Mochi Princess Fuko? I think it says. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine. Well then, let's see it. What the heck? This thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like you can store like 5 pictures maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything. On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange. Rude! She's not strange. She's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a Bigo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera! What? Where'd you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone. Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab? But look at it. It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me. What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together. Those 3? And the 3 of them were laughing. It showed the 3 of them together laughing. When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows. Then the picture wasn't taken here? But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here, I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged. Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there is something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. What's bothering Miss Ludenberg? That's what's bothering me. Okay, what was the last thing they said? Her? There is also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
実は
It's about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try. Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. What? For real? Actually, no. Huh? But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair! If you are going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yes. Why? Why would you lie about that? Are you feeling guilty about something? No, that's not it at all. It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came out and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth? I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost? Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are... See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but... I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again? And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that. Anyway, please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro. No way! A ghost! It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. And all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time, maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it. You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. You can wait here if you want. I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you going to do, Celeste? I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here? I guess that's a yes. It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps. La Cthulhu Ftagen. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Shut up! What if he actually shows up?
朝日奈よ
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Okay, let's speak to everyone. Come on, Makoto, let's hurry up and get this over with. I opened the locker door and I saw a pale outline of Chihiro in the locker, huh? Okay, hey, what are you saying? Oh, it's an ancient chant, but simply it's a kind of incantation. And that's why I said shut up! Hina said she opened the locker, we'd better check that out. Let us hurry up and check the locker. Yeah, okay. If Hina saw something as she claims, there might be something here in the locker. I'm trying to get a look at the locker. Okay. Oh, there's a laptop. Huh? Inside the locker isn't it the one that was in the library before? A laptop? What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. Ah, yeah, see? Told ya. I've been paying attention. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here? And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attributes, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. But I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Mama.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions. Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here? Maybe someone hid it here. If that's the case, we found it pretty easy. Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean? Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera. Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it? And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro, shining pale green. I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power. So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego. Or, yeah, ego, I guess you would pronounce it in English, but it's alter ego in Latin. Literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name. Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego, or alter ego, icon. And when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Chiza, save me! Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh? Then what is it? I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then... Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro. Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program? It's how Chihiro earned his title of ultimate programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforcement learning. To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay? But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego. A fine choice, then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego. A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. It's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this? Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know all this about master and whatnot? Yes, I believe I'm on fire. Gochijin-sama. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy and also a computer program. Oh, that aspect is no problem. That aspect. Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on? Master only gave me a general idea. But I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here? Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong, so it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything is unlocked? It's gonna be a while, but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me. So because of how long it would take, he designed alter ego to handle the workload. Smart, it also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say. That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why? Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room? There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do? Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss alter ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop. Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that? Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Kido? Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. What if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access? That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true. This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped. Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work. So, should we get going? Indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hikumi, let's go. Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if it'd been waiting for his cue. Dun da da dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up. So what was this awesome something? Monokuma. You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Ooh, keeping secrets, no fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied. Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it. Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it? You gross, you said do it. What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time. Huh? But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. He now won the match for us, and that is why we're all so pleased. Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath. Geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse. And her poker face didn't even flinch. Well, she is the ultimate gambler, isn't she? So I guess it kind of makes sense that she would have a poker face. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room. Nuts and damn it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now? Hold on! Something strange here, very strange. Strange, what do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's... You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What? But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes, or your dreams of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them. I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer. Alright. What about my man's fantasy? Fantasy. My fantasy. So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh? The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe. If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and joined us in the dining hall. Ah, man, what a nice bath. Getting the chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure. Indeed. Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that. That's what I figured. Huh? We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something. After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents? No way have I got your attention. Then let's head to the gym where your presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Gotta move on and everything will become clear. What is it? What are you scheming this time? He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving. Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized. It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure you'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we have to just endure it. Come what may. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us. To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. It's kind of hard to remember. What comes after right foot again? The same as always. I see. Her, on the other hand. Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. Like, what's her name in Dragon Ball? What's her name again? What's her name? Launch, or whatever her name is, I think, isn't it? It's lunch or launch. I never know. Launch, Dragon Ball. It's Lanshi, I guess, in Japanese, and it's launch in English. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of funny, actually. I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes. Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh? Anyway, it looks like everyone's here. Which means... It looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started. Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time? Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again. You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. Sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt. Ha!
そんなこんなで今回僕が用意
Yeah,
し
this
た
one
の
seems to
は
be voiced.
これです
What's that?
100億円
$10 million.
もし卒業生が出た場合のプレゼントにします
Uh-huh.
どう ?100 億円だよ100億円もうウハウハでしょ
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is... It's not nearly enough. When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we kill each other for money. She's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap. But serious. Yeah, they're alright. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. It disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. What about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then, just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Do you have something to hide, you? Ugly! Don't worry, either way, whatever is going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. It's that time already. Before we separate, let me remind you, starting tonight I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said. Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good, then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right? As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it, because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. That might get taken away. Little kids have it so easy. Because they can put Lil in front of their name, and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma. See? Just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, Lil Arsonist, Lil War Criminal, Lil Destruction of the Environment, Lil Hit and Run, Lil Death Tax, Lil Great Depression. Okay. That was weird. Ding dong, bing bong. Do I get free time? Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. It's not free time yet. Good morning, Sakura. What did she say? Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine. Morning, Makoto. Good morning. You're kinda sweaty. Have you been exercising? Me and Sakura were doing our morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Why don't you come with us next time? I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura. Seriously? Okay then, we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. I'm not very good at that either, though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, so it looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good too. It's like he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night? Yeah, I didn't have any problems. I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but It's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind. I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it? That's a good question. Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi? No, it's just like you said, we all need to be very careful. Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips. He's already been there to use the computer, I guess. Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? Drill sergeant, yeah, sorry, excuse me. We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. It's free time, probably. Which is the perfect opportunity for me to stop playing for today. Because that way, I can use the gacha machine off stream without having to worry about progressing the story. And Hifumi is the next person I would like to spend free time with, like I said last time. Anyway, that'll be all from me for today then. Tomorrow, I'll be able to stream in the evening, like today. I have classes during the day, so I can't do morning or afternoon stream. And then, well, I guess on Tuesday and Wednesday, it'll probably be just about the same. And probably on Thursday as well. And then on Friday, I might be able to do it in the morning. That's about the schedule for the coming days. And I have the weekend free next weekend. I don't work at all on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe I'll be done with this game by then and I can get started on another one. That might be fun, actually. Anyway, take it easy, people. I'll be back next time then, tomorrow. See you next time. Take care and thanks for watching. See ya. Bye-bye.